There everyone, and welcome to Achievement Hunter with iSayWhat. Today we're going for the red versus blue achievement called the Meta. This requires you to collect 10 AI fragments throughout the red versus blue game. The first one we're going for is the Omega AI fragment, which is currently installed into a drone bot behind that door. So what you need to do is to activate this drone. If you go into the room where during the text fight, if you're playing as Caboose, you come in here before and there's like these control things just there, but they're not there now. There's another control over here. Go over to it and hold down your function button, mine's B, and it should activate the drone. He will smash down the door and pull out the flamethrower. The Omega is the AI fragment of Rage, so it's kind of like a little mini fight because he's very angry at you. It was originally assigned to the freelancer Tex, so that explains a lot. And what you want to do is you just need to kill it basically, just watch out for the flames. Sometimes you'll switch to the brute shot. He didn't for me during this fight because I'm playing on easy mode. And you have to kill him with a final killing blow to the head. So I just use a pistol and Omega collected. You also get a cool little power up called the EMP, which is that thing there, which you unlock when you kill your first AI. Okay, next AI fragment we're going for Gamma or Gary. Gary the bomb has the AI normally installed into him, but for some reason it's here now. I don't think AIs are actually accurate to where they are in the game. They're just more like hidden collectibles. But this one, when you activate it, drones will appear. Depending on what difficulty you're playing on, will change how many drones appear. I'm playing on easy, so I've only got 2. And basically one of them has a gamma unit in it, the other one doesn't. You can tell which one has it by the fact that it doesn't have a stripe on its arm. All the ones that do have stripes on the arm are duds. So you need to get into the warthog, and as soon as you do, they will start to escape. Sorry, not warthog, it's a puma, or a japuma thingy. Anyway, you got to try and roll them over. And make sure you don't roll yourself over. And once you do, you got to kill the right one. If you kill the wrong one, it will just start again. Start completely from the start when you got on the warthog. And Gamma collected. No power up from that one. Next one we're going for is Zeta. You want to go to the room in the final mission of Season 9, Chapter 9. And where you normally get the rocket launcher from if you're on the red team. And you'll find these barrel things everywhere. You need to blow them up. And do you see that door back there that I showed you in that room and how it was closed? Basically, once you find all these barrels, there's 7 in total, and blow them up, you need to return to that room. Go over to the door and hold down your function button. Mine's B, again, like I said, and the door will blow away. You'll see this orb thing in front of you. I accidentally threw a grenade because I'm an idiot. You'll see this orb thing in front of you, and once you pick it up, you will get Zeta collected. The next AI fragment is in Theta. This is in the prison cells where Washington's held. Also, I think the Epsilon unit is held here. Epsilon or Alpha, I can't remember. And there's this little secret tunnel here. This one's quite easy to find. You just need to go to this computer and hold down your function button and Zeta collected. That's how simple that one is. Okay, next we're going for Epsilon. I'm currently playing on Sarge on the Words Forever map. Well, I can't remember the exact name of the map. But anyway, you want to come over to this thing here and you activate it again, holding down your function button, and when you do, you go into this little quiz. You're going to need to remember what it says, like what key equals what number, and it will give you a strange code. You then have to enter the code using the keys, and it will give you some random numbers as well, like that aren't to do with it. But yeah, you just got to keep on doing it. There's about 4 times. Okay, the next one's for Alpha. Simple enough. Kill Church. You also will get an achievement, which is a bad one if you kill Church as a blue team. Cool team killing fuck tard. And you can't get the other achievement throughout like playthrough unless you restart the game. There's a different achievement called Follow the Rules, and I'll cover that anyway. Okay, next one is for the Delta AI fragment, and this one is the fragment of logic, which means you get a little weird quiz thing. This is a quote from one of the reverses. I think it's Blood Gulch Blues, and you just have to fill in the blank. The next one is my name is, and you've got to answer with Delta because you're collecting Delta, which is the Greek alphabet. That's the triangle symbol, and this is in elements. That's what it is. It'll give you different elements each time, I believe. So yeah, just get an element table thing, and you can figure it out pretty easily. Okay, the next one is pi. This is in the station where you first go to get into the base, where you go to fight Tex. It's just before. I think Phyllis is in that tree. But basically, you see this here? Looks just sort of like the pi symbol. Not really, but who cares? Just got to chuck a grenade in there, And did you see that teleporter I showed you like towards the start of this little clip? Just go back over to them. It should be activated now. You need to go through it. And on your left there will be this computer system. Go over to it and hold down your function button. And it will come up with this. And you just got to enter the first few digits of pi. And once you do, pi collected. Lovely, lovely pi. Right, the next one's beta. This one you can actually collect during a player game. If you're playing in the multiplayer. I'm in a custom mode of multiplayer. And you've got to try and pick up that orb there. Easiest way I found to do it is to go get this coil thing, push it down and position it into the right way so you can propel yourself up into the orb like so. And that's how I do it, and that's how it's done. Beta collected. Like the final one, this is a very long one. So you want to go to the red base, and you want to go into the actual red base, and you'll see this like radio thing. You're going to go over to it, hold down your function button, and once you do that, just go outside again. And remember how we got the, I think it is Zeta? There's those little fusion coil things. Well, it's going to do it again, but this time there's only 5 of them. And you're going to need to go around and blow each one of them up like so. I think I just fast forward a little bit for you here so you don't have to watch me doing the running about looking for them, because it changes where they are like pretty much each time. Sometimes they'll be in the same place, but there's about 40 original spawn places for them, and they just spawn 5 in 5 of those random 40 places. Go back over to the radio, hold down B, and you'll be put into like this building area. You'll meet this drone, and it will shoot you with that weird thing, and it'll tell you to go over to that thing. Now you're going to look at this like, what is it? What's it going to do to me? When you go through it, you'll turn into like, it's similar to Forge Mode in Halo 3 and Halo Reach actually, and this the AI Fragment Sigma is a fragment of creativity. Is originally installed into main, funnily enough, and so I'm guessing because it's like a building mini game, so I'm guessing that's where creativity comes from. So what's going to happen if you're playing on blue team? You'll be using the blue blocks. Red team, you'll be using the red blocks, and the drone is going to build like a structure, and you just have to duplicate exactly what the structure is. So just go over to the blocks and you use A to pick them up and stuff, and just try and get it exactly the same. I think I make a little mistake here where it doesn't do it, but simply you have to exactly mirror it. So I just have to move that over a bit, and if you do it right, the drone should continue and start building on the second stage. I don't know whether it's done it yet. Yeah, it has. Look, he's gone over and started to continue. I'm just going to do a little cut here so you don't have to watch me building. And I think the structures change pretty much every time to what they're building. Again, there's a certain number that default structures that they've made, and it'll select them randomly. So next up, the drone will go over to here, and it's trying to signal that you need to get the yellow orb. It's saying you've completed the challenge, and I'm going to reward you with the Sigma AI Fragment. So what you need to do is, in order to get up there, you need to be back in human mode, but you can't jump that high, so you need to use these blocks and make it like a stairway. And now the drone is going to be copying you instead of you copying the drone, and there should be blocks over by the actual orb thing, and it will try and build a stairway. I think for me in this video it actually like glitched because I put a block inside a wall which it couldn't get to, so it just kept on like picking it up, putting it down. But anyway, so simply just go back through, turn into human mode again. Once you do, walk over to the thingy. It might stop you. Sometimes the drone, yeah, it'll stop me and the drone turns back to normal. What you want to do with this is actually wait for this, because if you do, you can get the secret weapon, which is its beam. It doesn't do much damage, but it's a cool little weapon to have. And you can only get this if you let the drone go back to normal and then collect the fragment. So go and pick up the AI Fragment of Sigma, which happens to be the final fragment. You'll have 10 out of 10 after you pick up this fragment. Here we go. Sigma collected, achievement unlocked, the meta. And that's it. You got 9 gamer score in that, because we got -1 gamer score, but there's a little signal beam. I'm iSayWhat, this is Achievement Hunter, this is Red vs Blue. To see more, go to achievementhunter.com. Goodbye.